Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions asked amongst particularly low-level players. Hey, is this hero any good? Should I keep him? Should I get rid of him? It's not a Soulking. It's trash, right? Well, it may not be. So in this series, we're going to be addressing some of those. Frederick is one of those interesting heroes. The number one way you're most likely to use him is for his mana regeneration passive on melee-based heroes. Personally, I have a couple on my Da Vinci. However, he does have the added bonus of his second skill, Electrocution. And this skill is basically a poor man's version of Piet's Curse. So you could actually use him and play with it in that method. Since he has a natural mana regeneration on him already, in theory, you could give him 3 of those and make him just a huge mana battery. Burson is also one of those interesting heroes. His skills are a bit strange, and his first one actually can prevent creatures from attacking. This does not affect creatures using skills against you, however. It just makes them not able to melee attack you anymore. His second skill is also a root. What makes him a bit exciting is both of his skills are naturally 1 energy, and with a lot of cooldown reduction, he could spam those quite readily. His passive effect isn't really something you're going to end up using. Kelios is an excellent tank. He also has the added benefit of his multi-bite. It's not worded very well, but his bite is more like a suppress. Not only does it suppress, but it also curses, and that curse stacks. Perhaps you've seen some guild boss videos where you've seen something die very quickly and you're wondering, but what's going on here? How does this math add up? Well, the answer is the suppress has a curse and it does stack. This guy is awesome. Everybody should have one if you're going to be serious about doing guild boss. The only drawback is his animation is a little bit buggy, and sometimes it doesn't last the full duration. Robin seems like that worthless little hero that everybody gets for free, and nobody really seems to place any value on. But what makes her exceptional is her energy regen. You want to stack energy regen for certain guild boss fights, and she is pivotal in making sure that you have enough energy to spam certain skills. Deboat is one of those interesting tanks that is actually possibly worth farming depending on some situations. He's one of the only classes that has a extreme knockback, and on top of the knockback, he also has a taunt. There aren't many taunts in this game. He's in some ways a poor man's version of Opal. His taunt duration can last up to 9 seconds, which is great, and only costs you 1 energy. Rudiden is one of those amazing top secret guild boss picks that's also situational. His first skill, Agility Totem, is amazing. It's a huge steroid. Agility Totem can be used specifically to buff Jeffrey adds on guild boss, as well as anything that's going to highly benefit from additional attack speed. His second skill is also a very nice shield for just 1 mana. Jeffrey is one of the top picks if you want to be serious about guild boss. What makes him so phenomenal is his second skill. When you summon those ice spirits, they hang around pretty much indefinitely. How many you get is dependent on if you roll a critical, as well as if the skill is awakened. It allows you to summon a large amount of adds, and if you have a situation like guild boss where you can continue summoning them, you can have a small army ready to pelt something down very, very quickly. It is also worth mentioning that his Frostlings only benefit from Jeffrey's level, so limit breaking Jeffrey is actually a pretty decent idea. Gear isn't going to help him that much when it comes to increasing the damage output of his Frostlings. Yorick is another one of those top secret guild boss picks that I wanted to touch on. His first skill is the only thing you'll ever use. It makes everybody go crazy and is basically the same dance effect as a Leonard is. It can be used chain over and over if you can sustain the energy regeneration to basically stun lock or permanently CC everything. Sabinus is one of those characters that everybody should max one of these out at some point. I've seen him to clear Challenge Tower level 70. I've seen him used in PvP. I've also seen him used to help you progress through adventure mode. See, a lot of people complain that they can't get by tanks. This is your answer, guys. Get a Sabinus. Grind him out, max those skills, and you'll clear right through adventure mode. And for my top pick, it's Jules. Jules is an amazing tank. Not only is she naturally very tanky, her awakening effects are really nice. You can stun. You can also give a shield up to 45% to your entire team, making survivability great. This is also really good when you auto farm. If you do ruby farms like me overnight while you're sleeping, Jules is phenomenal for this because the AI loves to spam that stupid shield. And when that happens and you have 45% damage reduction, you're going to survive a lot of the stupid mistakes that the AI makes during auto farming. Everybody should have one at some point. I highly recommend it. This game is so grindy that you really want something to help you with that grind as much as possible, and she's your answer. She's also great in PvP for the same reason. I haven't found an application for Guild Boss, but she is really that pick that everybody should max out at some point. The only drawback is she's a little bit hard to get. You have to get and clear level 10-10 legendary, and that's not easy to do. But again, if you have our previous pick, Sabinus, you will clear her eventually. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate any likes and subscribes or comments you have. If you have an idea for another top 10, please submit it below. If you have an idea for any other video you would love to see me do, I appreciate feedback and comments. Again, guys, I have thick skin. Let me know. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later.